What really was your toughest moment or challenge in creating that? Because you know, you're on the mountaintop and you're in a different world and you have these great ideas, but then as you descend that mountaintop, you've got to start building it.
Yeah.
So really, what was one of the many moments of challenge that you overcame that you can tell us about?
You know, I would say that like so many entrepreneurs, it was the startup that was the biggest challenge, because I was trying to create something out of nothing. You know, I was trying to create something that really hadn't been seen before. And because of my experience in the field, because I had lived fair trade in Nicaragua, I had this glimpse of what could be. But when I came back to the States and started meeting with companies here in the United States, over and over again, U.S. food industry executives said to me, American consumers don't care about third world farmers. No one will pay three pennies a cup more for a cup of coffee in order to help some farmer and their family. It's just not going to happen. And so, frankly, having the courage of conviction to stick to my dream and my belief in the face of all the naysayers, and in the face of foundations that didn't want to fund us, and businesses that didn't want to join us, and consumers who were really not indifferent, but just ignorant to the issues, right? I mean, when we drink a cup of tea, we don't really think about the family that lives in the bottom of the cup. But there's a family, there's a community there. And so peeling that back so that we can all share that journey with the growers and their communities, that was not easy. And when we started, very few companies were doing that. So it definitely felt like we were swimming upstream.
Definitely.
But we stuck to it, and you know, the amazing thing is, great entrepreneurs like you and consumers all across the country really warmed to this idea that we can make a difference through business and through our everyday purchasing decisions. Every purchase matters.
Definitely. I'm wondering, do you see a convergence in for-profit and nonprofit business moving forward? It's
really interesting. Because to me, because you know, so back in the day, like when I was a young student activist, you were in the nonprofit world or you were in the for-profit world. Mm-hmm. And those two worlds were not allowed to meet. And what I love is that today we have evolved as a society, and I think young people are really driving this, young social entrepreneurs who are showing us that the world of mission and making the world better, tackling environmental problems, tackling social problems, all that is very consistent with the new model of business that we see emerging, where businesses are not only creating a financial bottom line and a financial return for investors, but they're also creating social and environmental good in the world. So I think that old kind of black and white dichotomy between the nonprofit do-gooder world and the for-profit, you know, money-making world, all that is converging, absolutely.